morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day in the market. I hope you guys are excited. We have a very, very big day ahead. We have Apple earnings after hours today. We have the reaction from FOMC yesterday. Hopefully, all of you guys had a chance to watch the video recap that I posted for you so that you guys can be caught up on all the important things that were happening in the FOMC meeting yesterday. We've got a lot of interesting movements happen this morning, team. We have Lebu back up, that one that we have been hunting all week. Again, I wasn't able to get a fill on it, but I saw that most of you guys did. I mean, again, good for you guys. All you guys that have been paying attention and Swing Kings, taking advantage of that education. There you guys go. And also, we've been talking about these China stocks for a while over here. We've got Yin, the 3 times levered China, up 9% in the pre-market here. My shares are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. I think I told you guys this yesterday. I did grab some Baba June calls yesterday as well. It's up $2 in the pre-market, about 2.77%. Let's see what happens with this. We have the market bouncing, but team, it is that time of day. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me as well, I would love to receive some good mornings. As always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot with the algorithms over here, spreading these streams out to some more people. Let's do a little bit of a roll call, see who's in here this morning, and then let's get after it, break down some of the data and kind of the things that I am looking for today, because it is going to be another wild day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We got Samuel, Tor, Daily, Taylor, Cody, Tommy, Michael, Starsky, Dr. Bob, Angel, 1v2, Wreck-It Ralph, Trev, David, Firmino, William, Ben. Let's see here. Chris, Joe, Rick, Eddie, Todd. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Past your MFF. Started your funded account today. Good work, man. I mean, yeah, My Funded Futures, that is the best futures prop firm from what I've seen. There you guys go. We got Nate, we got Jackie in here. Welcome, everybody. Again, make sure you guys are tapping that like button. I mean, again, we've been all over it this week. What I am surprised about is yields up this morning. That is one thing that is surprising me, especially with what Lebu is doing. This is really showing a lot of risk on here. It could just be a technical setup that people are just buying back into this thing. We'll have to see what happens with this today. But we'll see. I mean, again, USD JPY, they intervened a little bit more yesterday. We're going to get a little bit more information on the intervening of Japan at the end of this month. That was a notice that came out last night. Obviously, we have Yin absolutely cranking. We have Baba. So remember yesterday how I was talking about front running the PDD, how it looked like this? And I was like, well, this looks pretty good here. I kind of like how this kind of converged into the 10. If you guys took this one, I mean, this one's up 3% in the pre-market. This is the one that I was going to sling with like really short time to expiration. I probably wouldn't have done this week, but I was looking at next week contracts. But for me, when I'm looking at this and the overall strength of these Chinese stocks right now in the Chinese market, potentially coming in with more stimmy, some earnings coming up, this range that Baba could potentially break. I mean, I kind of wanted to go for a little bit more longer dated on the Alibabas here. Oh my God, dude, stop spamming about J&J. I'll take a look at it. It's a healthcare company. Relax, man. No, I'm not touching any of this. That looks like Lebu, though, in XBI. So XBI is the unlevered biotech. This is going to look very similar. Again, the reason why I was going for Lebu, or I wanted to go for Lebu, I just couldn't get filled on it during Powell yesterday, is the risk to reward on this setup. If we came up to this area here, this 118.22 is better. So again, the thesis that I have on LABU is really like rates down, risk on. Like that's kind of where I'm looking. Like a lot of things, as we talked about in the video yesterday, a lot of things are pointing to in the near future to start having rates come down a little bit. Now, when that happens, well, we saw that happen back in here, November. Actually, we kind of did. We kind of didn't. I mean, that was around the time we were talking about TLT. But you would expect to see money flow back into some higher risk things. Now, it's interesting that yields are flat or a little bit green this morning, as we're seeing here. So little selling of bonds coming in, which again could be some Japan nonsense, selling bonds and repatriating, but I don't necessarily think it is because of all those bonds that we were talking about that have been maturing. Because if they don't have to actually go out and sell the bonds, they just get the principal amount back from the bonds that they already had. Well, they don't have to go out and sell the bonds if they don't need to, and they can repatriate, meaning take dollars, convert them back into yen, their domestic currency. That's what I mean. They wouldn't necessarily need to sell bonds at this time. TLT selling off? No, it would be. like with yields coming up, like this TMF would be selling off too. So I have the TMF. If I get stopped on it, whatever. I mean, again, we like every single time that we take trades over here, guys. And remember, I mean, you guys have seen this. Those of you guys that have been following along with Swing Kings, every single setup that we look at has the potential to do something like this. The ACBs that we've had. It's just a matter of being in the right position. So, I mean, the yen is doing really good this morning. My BABA contracts are probably going to look very solid. I want to see us take out this range, those highs here, 78.33. I mean, I'm not going to ditch my TMF. I'm going to still hold it. I've got a little bit of wiggle room for where that stop is. But we'll see what happens with it. I mean, nice little 1% risk. We'll see what happens. The BABAs, though, if they get going, that'll be fun. Market's kind of flickering around here. We got the Burj Khalifa pattern on the market from yesterday. Study this for generational wealth. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Yeah, that was nasty yesterday. So this zone, I mean, respected perfectly. Moved back down to the downside there. I was thinking about grabbing some puts yesterday, but like, why? Again, like I was telling you guys in the Powell stream, if you try to go day trade Powell, you're insane. Stop blowing it. Well, I really only blew one. It didn't take that long, though, because remember, guys, like a lot of what I do in the market is swings, and I had that really good baseline understanding of markets and how things like to move and where things shift. So after the first time where I just got through like the, emotional nonsense, rookie mistakes, it was like, all right, well, then it's good to go. It really didn't take that long. How much is Swing Kings, and do you have a link? Rect Customs. I mean, we can talk about that right now. So again, remember, all my education is 50% off until the end of the month. You get the Day Trading Mastery course and the Swing Kings course. They're usually listed as like $299 each. But until the end of the month, remember, it's buy one, get one free. So the link to grab those is at the top of the live chat, but I can throw that in here for you as well. And again, with Swing Kings, I mean, I send you guys those watch lists every single week. You guys know the power of the Day Trading Mastery course at this point. It's got like 15, 16 winning months in a row. That strategy is filthy. But remember, at the end of May as well, these live streams are not going to be public on YouTube anymore. We're doing 2 a week for all of you guys on the course platform there. How often do you release VIX Insights? It's probably going to be 1 or 2 a week. You guys are going to get that single stock write up this weekend, and I'm going to try and get that other one out. For you. What do you call it? This weekend too, about what is it? The interest rate risk being taken out of the market. So again, once you have to be on the summary of yesterday's Powell. No, Caesar, make sure you have notifications turned on for this YouTube channel. It's a public YouTube video. End of the week or next week after payday, Rect Customs. There we go, buddy. Yeah, make sure you guys are hopping in there before the end of the month. I mean, I couldn't imagine approaching the market any different. Like, you guys see just how powerful these things are most of the time. Like, you're not going to find things like ACB doing other nonsense there. So if you were to sub today, you would, Trev. All of the VIX Insights research reports are going to be available to you guys forever. If you give me all your money, I'm not giving you all my money. Let's see. It's a robbery? You can't take my money, pal. But yeah, Trev, you'll get access to the one that I posted. What do you call it? Last week. That's a good one. It's like a, Trev, if you're in the courses, it's like the same thing where like you go in and instead of like a video, it's just a PDF or a digital download of what the, what do you call it? Of the actual research report. Let's have another good day today, huh? Baba looking good. 10-year coming up. That's surprising to me. Lebu still holding on here. I mean, we don't really have to take a look at ACB. That was a nice one up to that first TP. I mean, I ditched that one right around break even, but what else? I mean, I only have the TMF and the Baba right now, so we're going to see what happens. So check it out. Yeah, I mean, VIX Insights, guys, it's only $15 a month. Like, that's, we're going to be doing so many. Yeah, well, I know. Whoa, so it was a real heart attack squirrel. Damn, I'm sorry, buddy. That's terrible. Docu, we can take a look at Docu. Is it screwing around with that zone again? You know how I feel about this zone up here. Like, this thing hates it up here. That's why I didn't take this one when it was screwing around here, because it's just like, this is probably going to reject this zone. Let's see. So I'm not the biggest fan of Docu here, but we'll see. I mean, I've been telling you guys for like the last couple of weeks. I think the summer is going to be really fun for China stocks, especially if we can see Yin, FXI start to get going. Let's see. I mean, we're seeing it right now. I mean, these BABA contracts are probably going to start printing today, especially if it can carry higher. Yeah, Squirrel, feel better, buddy. Dude, I woke up this morning and had another pulled muscle in my back, same spot. Freaking every time. I do have a golf ball now, though, in my apartment that I can roll on that usually fixes it pretty quick. Let's see. Leibu. Dude, anybody who grabbed the Leibu yesterday, I mean, that thing printed. It just wouldn't stop. I mean, it sold off at the end of the day, but I mean, it was like $10 from where I was trying to get it. That's insane. Wow, Squirrel. Damn, man. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Let's see. Where's ES right now? Nothing. Just chopping around. Just chopping around. Well, I mean, we don't really need Yin on here. I mean, we kind of know what that one's going to do. PDD is another one. I don't know if I'm going to take this just because the setup here was kind of the convergence trade. If you can flatline and chop around, maybe I'd sling it on a break above that 130.25. But I mean, if these China stocks start to get going and we see that momentum coming back into these things, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having some fun again. Let's see. FITB. What's that? Fifth Third Bank Corp. Banks are up. D. What's D? Dominion Energy. Energy's up. What is this market doing? Arlo? I don't know what this one is, but where's oil right now? Oil got hammered yesterday. Oil's coming down again. The 10-year is up. I don't understand that. This I don't get right here. To me, the 10-year moving up like this doesn't make sense. Because you have things like Leibu that are still firing in the pre-market. And then you had everything that was said by Powell yesterday. I mean, it obviously could take a little while. It has been doing a good job of holding this 10 right here on all of these little taps. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. Odd market. Very odd market. Oh, wait. Oh, my freaking mouse died. That's a problem. I got to look for... I got to throw a stop somewhere. But I forget where it is because there's no stop on that one yet. Yeah, they might hit that. All right. I'll just do this. What was the number? Yeah, that's Joe. Cool. You're glad you got out of the LABD? I was telling you, man. Jason, I didn't want to say anything because, again, it's not my decision ever, but you know I was on the opposite side of that one. Let's see. What's my opinion on Apple for earnings tomorrow? I think Apple reports today, don't they? Apple reports after hours today, so... Does Carvana actually have physical locations? Yeah, they have like those vending machines. Like, it's ridiculous. I think feeling like it's been making a ton of mistakes lately. No, it definitely has been. Like, Apple has not been something that the market has liked, but very similar to, it could have a very similar reaction to Tesla if the earnings just aren't as bad as everybody thinks they are. like that is a very like probable outcome for Apple on their earnings. So we'll see what happens there. 10 years up, man. That's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, but the labels were good. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, you guys in Swing Kings, I mean, we're just, the car vending machines are real? Yes, they are. Like, that's a real thing. Like, it's a joke, but like, it's not a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke. The car vending machines are like a real thing. Like, you guys saw my tweet this morning. I was like, not only are the consumers strong, that they're buying cars, they're kind of cool. Yeah, I guess. But like, I think that's just a short squeeze. They're like 10 stories. It's insane. They don't make sense. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll short it. Probably not, though. Let it do its thing. I don't need to stand in front of a moving train there. Morning, STV and gang. Good morning, Christopher. Did I see Yum? No, I bet Yum is ripping, though. That was on the watch list from last week. Are you guys still holding that one? What the heck happened with... Oh, it's earnings. That's why. You'd be out of earnings. This one was a break right here. The TPs were up in here. That thing ran to like a 1 to 3. You already had this one. I think the setup on it was the break here. Yeah, it was this break. This was your risk. And you basically hit your 1 to 3. So you'd be out on that one, especially going into earnings. Let's see. But that was another good one. Let's see what happens with Baba today. Baba's going to be interesting. Lebu, man, it just wants the 10-year is not making sense with this, though. $13 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. It helps to know that. I was hoping to be early on the downside to, yeah, exactly. Like, I know. You deliver Yum Brands? Oh, that's interesting. Where's Baidu? I haven't looked at Baidu. Baidu's having fun. Did you know? What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, PDD's been looking good. Again, guys, you're not on the in Swing Kings yet. I mean, you have until the end of the month to get the 50% off deal, but and then these streams, I know I've called out a lot of things on the streams for you guys, but after the end of the month, I mean, I'm putting a way bigger focus on just overall content creation. And these streams are going to be for you guys that are in the educational courses. I mean, that 50% off deal is insane. I see people out there charging like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for these courses. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, it makes me feel like I'm charging way too little. But again, I want to make sure that anybody that wants to have the skills that they need to have long-term success are able to do that. But end of the month, the 50% off deal is gone. No more. All right. 12 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. 10 years up. That's shocking to me. Very, very, very shocking. Could it be Japan selling bonds? It could be. What's the yen doing? I mean, it's kind of just linking up with the yen here. That's kind of what it's doing. It's just bouncing with the is the dollar going up? That could be what it is. If the dollar's coming up. Yeah, the dollar's trying to hold on here. If the dollar breaks down the bottom side of this range here, like 105.40, you could easily see this thing move back significantly lower, which probably would then decrease bond yields. So they may not let me stay in the TMF, though. If this thing pops up a little bit, they're not going to let me stay in it. That's fine. We still got the China stocks. Let's see. ES not really doing anything. Yeah, I thought I was going to have a lot more room on that. Let's see. 11 minutes. Wow, you guys are slacking on the like button this morning. Any eat? I haven't had any E since that first time I tried it like a month and a half ago. I have not had that one for a while. I've been looking at it, but I haven't done anything. Where is it? Utilities have been great. Oh, that mother effer. It's on the weekly. I know it's a weekly setup. Not really. I mean, that's not really for me. That'd be a tough one to get right because you had it chop around. Like, this is kind of where I was getting it. It came up, came down. Like, it wasn't. This is not giving you a clean entry for me. But that's a nice break there. Yeah, you guys are slacking hard on the like button. Yeah, I don't have any of this. I want to see Baba get jumpy again. Something like this. Like, something. Bring us back to the Baba that we all know and love. That would be nice. Why? What do you mean, why? Why what? Duck is an interesting one. Earnings soon, though. Yeah, a lot of these have earnings soon. I mean, the RKT yesterday was looking good. Came back down, though. But this is so rate sensitive. So if the 10-year's not going to give it to you, and this has earnings today, I think. So I'm not going to be going anywhere near this. But the Baba could be fun. Baba could be fun. Starbucks getting destroyed. Well, the interesting thing about Starbucks is it's very possible that people are foregoing a $6 coffee and buying like a $3 Celsius. That is a very possible thing that's happening right now. Like, even though Celsius is sold off a little bit from the highs up near like 95, 100 here, like, this thing could have some opportunity. DraftKings earnings. They might have earnings. I don't know. Again, guys, you gotta. What you want to gamble on it? That's fine. You can gamble on it. When is it? Today. Cool. So you know what that means we do? Nothing. We do nothing. You know why? Because the setups that we identify are the nastiest trades in the market, and we just leave them be and let them rip. Starbucks is a rare treat. You drink coffee every day. Right. But like, it's very possible that people are foregoing the Starbucks $6-7 coffee and getting a Celsius instead. Because Celsius is already taking market share from Red Bull and Monster. They could also be taking market share from Starbucks as well. Yeah, K-Cups are like 25 cents each. Exactly. Moto, fair point, buddy. Fair point. You know who's paying for that? You know who's paying for their Starbucks? Daddy. All right, you're gambling in DraftKings with a giant. Oh God, why are we gambling, guys? Come on, Eddie. Daddy's paying for Starbucks. All right, sorry. You just drink water. That's probably smart. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta go run and refill my water right here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All right, here we go. 40 bottles of water for $4. Where are you getting that? Where are you getting that, dude? Carvana going through the earnings report. What a crap company, creative accounting at its finance. Yeah, wasn't it like the remember how we were going through in the mastermind yesterday, like cash flow statements? Like, didn't they just get a giant like cash flow from Root? I think that's what I saw on it. It was from Root. Yeah, 10-year settling in a little there. I don't know. They might leave me in it. They might take me out. Who cares? Who cares? All right, 6 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another fun day. We got you guys on the Lebu down in here. Baba, looking good, man. Looking pretty good. I mean, when's their earnings? Next week? Is this next week or is it 2 weeks? I think it's next. No, when's the 14th? 2 weeks. So that's enough time to play around with these. Maybe leave a couple of contracts there to play around for free for earnings. Who knows? Who knows? That's kind of the goal with it. I kind of want to make it free and then leave it for earnings. So if I can get these BABA contracts up over 100%, I'll scale half of them or maybe more than half and then just leave a free position there for earnings. It's kind of what I want to do. Sounds like a fun idea. Uh, bu- 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 All right, 5 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready to have another good day? All you swing kings, I know we've been having a field day. Sounds like a plan. Hey man, I've got them. If we can break in, I don't know. I'd probably need it in the 80s for these to go up over 100%. So I probably need a little bit like more than what it's giving right here, just because they have a little time on them. We'll see though. We'll see. You sold your Baba call last week, Eddie. Why? It's ripping. I mean, you probably made some nice money on that one. Is the 10-year pumping? Nah, I mean, it's chilling. Dude, my back is all messed up. What about gold? I don't really care about gold. I mean, I care about JNUG, the miners. Yeah, I don't want this. On the weekly, JNUG looks good. So, like, if we can get a weekly break, like, up in here, I mean, I might take it, but probably not. That range is too big. If you're going to ask about Forex, though, I'm going to yell at you. I just am. Sorry. It's just that's going to happen. Let's see. 80-bit. I know, man. It's insane, Paul. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what they also did this morning? You guys see my tweet? It was 317,000 art students debt canceled. And I'm like, how about next time we don't take out massive amounts of debt to learn how to draw pretty pictures and make sculptures? That's literally the definition of moral hazard. If the government didn't guarantee the loans, we wouldn't have the student debt problem. It's ridiculous. Rivian I do like. Rivian I have looked at it. And I'm not hunting it, but it is something on my radar. So, like, I am interested in Rivian. It's so stupid. Do you guys know how much more money I'd have if I just took on student debt and then it got wiped? I'd have a lot of money. I'd have a lot more money. It's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. They're just rewarding people for making poor decisions. Because everybody, let's do a little rant here. Everybody, as their when they were a child, was like, "Oh, participation trophies, and you have to do what you like, not what's actually going to make you money and provide value to society." And then what happens? You got a bunch of people with freaking art degrees. They're like, "I like art." It's like, okay, how's that going to make you money? And how are you going to contribute to society in that way? It's like saying that like you'd have a content creation. I mean, you can make money making content like I have done, but like that's not the best example, but like you don't have to go to school for that. You don't have to go to school to learn how to do art. It's like you either have it or you don't. I don't know. It's freaking weird. We live in a clown world. Absolute clown world, ladies and gentlemen. They're buying boats. All right. Oh, 1 minute to go until open, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we're going to get today. Here we go. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. We are going to have another great day, especially for all you guys that are in Swing Kings. Oh, man. Dude, I could not imagine not being able to approach the market like this. It's, again, you guys have seen it. You're going to continue to see it. It is just filthy. Let's see what Baba wants to do here. We're going to get that ding-ding in a few minutes. Rant STV is my favorite type of STV. Oh, I got a lot of them. A lot of them I can't even do on YouTube. They yell where do we look for new 6? What's new 6? Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. The market is what the I was gonna say. All right, let's see what we got here. These BABA contracts might take a little minute here. Yeah, these BABA contracts are gonna take a little minute to populate. Let's see what this thing wants to do. And then I got the stop on the TMF there. I don't know if that's gonna trigger today. It might not. We'll see what happens there. I mean, DraftKings, we don't really need. Rivian, I don't hate here though. Rivian, I don't hate. News? Go on Twitter, follow Fast Stock News and Walter Bloomberg, Delta One. You'll get some good news from there. Those are the news feeds that I have notifications on for. Rivian, I definitely don't hate though. Where's ES? Nothing. Remember when we had the nasty Rivian trade? Where was it? It was this. This was just dirty. I mean, they have earnings coming up. That's the issue here I have with it. I can't really touch that. And you don't have to call me sir, buddy. You don't have to call me sir. I'm not sir. I'm about to be 25. I don't think I'm a sir yet. It's all good though. Baba moving up a little. That's nice to see. Where's Lebu? Lebu holding up 3.87 or 3.6% here. Yeah, the Baba contracts still haven't updated. It's pumping though. It's pumping. That's gonna be nice when these start to trade. There's just no bid, no ask on it yet. Where's yen? Am I making lots of money on yen? Yes, I am. A yen up 9%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lizard Modius. I feel like the lizard thing is funny. 10-year down. Like, I like Rivian. That's the thing about this. Like, I do like it, especially with this break here. But the problem is it's got earnings. So I don't really want to play around with it. Yeah, no Baba contracts updated yet. We'll see what happens there. I feel holding up nice, even with this market going. Ah! Morning, all. What's up, Dose? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's see. Like, I am a fan of that Rivian setup. It's not the best, obviously. Like, that's just bottom fishing there. 10-year moving down a little. It might take like 5 minutes for these Baba contracts to open. I feel like they do that a lot with these. I remember when we used to trade Baba and we had the nasty trades on it. Like, I'd try to get out right at open, but I couldn't because the contracts just weren't trading yet. It's fine though. We got time on these. Unless they go up like over 100% today. I mean, then I'd make them free for earnings and just leave them be. There we go. Yeah, they're not moving that much. They're spready a little, but I mean, they're only up like 12, 13%. So, which is a little weird. I feel like these are going to get snappy a little because that's a big move on Baba here. Like, I was buying this thing down in here. So we'll see what happens on that. I'm losing 30,000 per view on Rivian. Well, remember, it doesn't necessarily need it. Remember, the market is always going to price in future growth prospects. Baba's getting going there. And if earnings are not as bad as the market thinks it is, then it can make a nice move. So you always got to be aware of those factors. Yeah, I mean, they're up. All right, so now the Babas are up 19%. That's pretty good. 20%. Yeah, they're starting to snap. 21%. There you go. They're snapping a little. AMD jumping. What do I think? I don't know. Nothing on AMD. They just had earnings. They got hit on earnings. Again, guys, here's the thing, and I feel like a lot of you guys know this now. Once you guys understand the setup that I teach you and how to identify them within the education I provide, it's so simple to identify them that you're just like, oh, and that's why you see me most of the time when people bring up charts that just don't fit it. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care, because the setups that end up like that look the way that we need them to end up going absolutely nuts. Like, you could see Baba right now. You could see the DJT from earlier this week where we're in this thing at 38. The thing ran all the way to 55. You could see the ACB. This thing went absolutely nuts. This one down in here. The AMD trade. I mean, we can bring up AMD, but unless AMD is gonna, yeah, dude, no, unless AMD is gonna look like this or like that, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yin really getting some steam here. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Baba looking good, right around 78. What are these contracts looking like now? There we go. 30% on the Babas. That's nice. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So it just took a minute for those contracts to update. Years back up a little bit. Again, guys, once you see it, it's like, oh, very simple, easy to understand, able to find stocks that are about to explode before they do. There you go. So anything that's not going to fit that, remember, it wouldn't make logical sense for me to be going near it. It just wouldn't, because of how successful the setup actually is. That actually makes sense. Oops. Anything on Twitter? No. ES slipping here, though. Bob is coming down a little bit with it. Yin's holding up nicely, though. Leibu coming down a little. 10-year up. No, not necessarily. Where's USD JPY? It's just kind of following the trend down. Like, guys, there are ways to have success in the market and there are ways to not have success in the market. If you look at this AMD chart right here and this is telling you that you should do anything, you're not trading smart. Like, this doesn't make sense. What did I do to the market? Nothing. I did nothing. Baba coming down, market coming down. Yeah, the Babas are up like 21-ish% there. If those go up 100%, I'll probably sell a decent amount of them, and then I'll let them rip for earnings. Let's see. Where's PDD? I mean, Yin is still holding great there. Where's PDD? PDD's looking good. I mean, this thing has been a monster. This is the one I wanted to front run. So this was the one from the Swing Kings watch list this weekend. You guys got that nice convergence. I mean, this is the one I would have slung with like really short time to expiration. So if anybody's on this one, I mean, you nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. How many losses do you get per month on average? I have no idea. I have no idea. Mika, and here's the way that you have to think about trading. And this is the way that most people don't think about it, which is why most people fail. I do not care about the dollar amount, nothing, zero. And that's how you have to think, because the only job you have as a trader is to take high quality setups. That's it. When I see my setup and I identify it, my only job is to execute. That's it. It's not about, ooh, how much do you make per day? Because remember, trading is not a fixed income instrument. You have to think about the long term. And again, let's say I had, and this is the other way to think about it. Let's say that I said that I had, I don't know, 10 losses a month. Well, that doesn't actually tell you anything. I could have 10 losses a month and one winner, but I could still make money. You got to think about it that way too. Like if I had a 1 to 16 risk to reward trade and I had 10 other losers, still making money. So it doesn't actually tell you anything about trading. What I want you guys to internalize and understand is that it's only about just taking high quality setups and how to find them. That's it. Because most people out there are going to be like, ooh, follow my alerts. And then you just end up failing, which is not obviously what anybody wants for you. Baba moving back up there a little bit. ES, nothing crazy. 10-year back up. They're probably going to come take me on that at some point. Oh, no, I'm still in that. I mean, ideally, what we need to see out of Baba is some strength above 78.33. That's what we need on it. Like last month, that account, the swing account, was up over 20%. And those gains, most of those gains came from the first ACB and the 535% SLV. And then we stacked it up in addition with all of the other like inverse ETF trades. And then obviously there was some RKT, there were some fun ones in there. I think the DraftKings might have been March though. I think the 1,000% plus DraftKings was in March. Leibu down, 10-year holding. Ooh, market slipping. Let's see. Any other tickers you guys want to look at? Let me know. Obviously, hopefully they make sense. You guys all have the education though. Lebu back down below 100. What was the other one we were looking at? Well, where's Yin? Is Yin holding? I would expect Yin to be holding. Yeah, 9.8%. That's awesome today. These shares are having a field day from when I was buying them down in here. Yeah, 10-year up. They're probably going to come get me on that. Where's Dixie? Dollar? Dollar up? Yeah, dollar up. USD JPY. How are we looking here? It's not really moving. All right, let's see. What do I think about Philip Morris? I like Philip Morris. I like Philip Morris. I'll put it that way. I do like that one. Brandon, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I do really like Philip Morris. You guys, all right. I'll tell you right now. I'll just let you guys know because I'm finishing up the write up on the VIX Insights research report. The first ticker that we're talking about is Philip Morris. Oh, PDD's moving. So there's a very specific reason why Philip Morris is interesting. And I mean, I can take a look at the chart right here. I haven't looked at it in a little bit, but there was yeah. I actually started talking about this with people down in here, sub 90. But this one's interesting for a couple of reasons. So when I give you guys that research report on Philip Morris, you're gonna understand a little bit more why, but it's a good one. It's a real good one. Baba chilling in the mid 77s. ES kind of trying to pull back up. The chart looks really good. The chart also does look really good. That's one of the reasons why I was waiting to give you guys the VIX Insights research report because one, it had like just had earnings. And I was like, I know you guys are like, see, I never know what you guys are gonna do. Like, I could say one thing that I'm like, I don't even own it, but like, and I talk positively about something, and you guys just go do something silly. They do, Tor. There's also a shortage that we're going to talk about as well. All right. Dude, my freaking pulled muscle in my back is so annoying. Yeah, and then I have to do the other econ one, how like interest rate risk was removed from the market. That is so important. Yeah, I mean the risk on the TMF is less than 1%, I think. So we'll see what happens with that. Or it's close. It's like right around there. I want to see Baba get really spicy. Because Yin being up that much, I would expect Baba to be up a little more. You know? Well, what are the news sources I follow again? So Fast Stock News is the one Twitter account, and then the other one's called Delta One, Walter Bloomberg. Those are the two. Dude, and shout out to all of you guys passing those prop firm challenges, especially with my funded futures. I mean, that's the best futures prop firm that you guys can be taking advantage of. I have a link somewhere. I mean, I can grab it, throw it in the live chat for you guys if you guys want to check it out. It's like the best of both worlds between Top Step and Apex. Like that is the best one that I have seen in a long time. So there you guys go. Yeah, Baba looking okay. I mean, I'm not really expecting to do a whole lot today, obviously. Like I have this could easily just get stopped quick, which it hasn't yet. It hasn't yet. I still got a little room. The Babas are up 20%. That's good. Obviously, I'd need them to be up over 100% to make them free. Which I think they definitely will. I don't. Obviously, definitely is a weird, not the right word to use, but I think it has every potential in the world to do it. MFF does daily payouts. I don't think they do daily payouts. That's a different one. I think that's Take Profit Trader. But the best that I've seen between like rules, price, everything is My Funded Futures. Interesting. Yields came down a little. Again, I just want to see Baba get some. It may not be today, but I'd love to see this thing get some steam over 78.33. That's what we need on it. Oh, what's this? Yeah, FXI. Yeah, ripping. Amazon looking nice. Amazon, I almost slung it yesterday. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't. But Amazon does look nice. Yeah, there's better opportunities out there than Amazon right now. There's better opportunities than Amazon. Yes, not doing anything. Baba's just chopping. What else? 10 years pulling down. Let's see what happens with that. Oops. AMD. There's nothing on AMD that is interesting. I feel like it's a situation. It's like I could lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. Like what about this daily chart is telling us to do anything? Nothing. Zero. I mean, I sold like $16,000 worth of shares up and wow, that's big. I almost no, it was like right here is where I sold. I mean, I have a lot more, obviously, but that's where I started selling them. Oh, here come the Babas a little. They're up 26%. PM would be shit. The fundamental research reports that I'm giving you guys in VIX Insights are not trades. It's deep dive research into individual companies. And then you have the macro insights, you have the historical insights that are going to be coming as well. Market down. Yields aren't really reacting here. I mean, they are. They're coming down a little. Like, look at this on the 15-minute. Like, they came down a little. Volume coming in on the miners. Can Mara just die for me, please? Can Mara get down to my launch zone, please? Oh, man, just sell. Get Bitcoin to 50K, sell. Now, everything's starting to move down here with the market. Even yields, I guess. Yeah, I'm like very slightly green today. Like very slightly. Just with the TMF and the BABA, just kind of balancing each other out. 10 is a long way to go. I mean, it is, but this thing is incredibly. I mean, this thing was at 30. It's at 16. So, like, I mean, it doesn't have to get there. Like, I really wanted to get to 12 or like 1283 here. The launch zone's down here. I mean, this is where I gave you guys the last Mara trades. It's this zone. So this was the 1200% Mara from last year. This was the dirty one. Again, this is one of the reasons why I trade a lot more shares now, just because like I made 600% up to the second TP. But if I had just had the shares, I would have made a lot more money. Mara has earnings next week, I believe. I hope they get manhandled to the downside. I hope they get slaughtered on earnings. Because it just like the opportunity here is so big if it can get it might be here though. Like it might be this 1288 area where if you can break, consolidate, shift trend, consolidate, and oh my god, I'm gonna start screaming Mara. Like remember, I told you guys back in here, I had that tweet. I was like, if you guys thought the last Mara trade was crazy, you haven't seen anything yet. And then what happens? Boom. Boom. Swing kings for the win, man. There you go. Baba chilling. ES getting knifed there. Oh, the 10 years coming down. Some of these moves just like aren't making that much sense. I mean, I guess the typical relationship would be like equities down, bonds up, but bonds are still green. Or yields are still green. Sorry, bonds are red. USD JPY is not doing anything. The dollar is not really screwing around. The dollar's up. All right, that's fair. Dollar up. And then what about like oil? Is oil coming back? No, oil's getting hit. Here's the other thing we got to pay attention to, ladies and gentlemen. If oil continues to sell like this, you could easily see that reflected in our inflation reports. So if we start to see oil come down, and that's going to be reflected as kind of lower like CPI when we start to see it. I mean, that could also provide a boost to the market there. That's definitely you got to be aware of that. I mean, 87 to what 78 right here on oil. That's big. Baba coming down. 10-year moving down though. Mark, all the trades that you see me talking about and everything are all on the like the Swing Kings watch list that I send you. Like sometimes, and again, sometimes I'll mention stuff on the stream. But again, if you don't understand the setup, I wouldn't be touching them. Let's see. VIX is coming down too. That's interesting that the VIX would be coming down. You're new? Yeah, that's fine, buddy. They just bought 3 different sites. Dude, I know you love these miners. You know that I'm just looking at them from a technical perspective. Like that's all I'm doing with it. Like I want Mara to die to give me a good, like a better risk to reward setup. Can I bring up LI Auto? Yes, of course I can. Neo's been doing very well. I don't know how they're doing today. They're probably doing well. I mean, this reminds me of DJT here. That was a great one. They have earnings coming up. How's Neo? I mean, I wouldn't touch that now. That's kind of running away from you, but that's interesting. I mean, Neo had a great day yesterday, up 11.6. I think that was on their delivery numbers. They're still up nice today, but I would play this if this thing could get some consolidation. I would not be opposed to playing Neo to the upside. Mac, welcome, buddy. PDD, how's PDD doing? Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. See, it's like this was the one from the watch list this past week that's probably paying the most. This is a great one. This is a great one. But yeah, Mac, yeah, that 50% off deal is good until the end of the month. And also, once you guys are in too, remember it's one-time fee, but like I'm always around answering your guys' questions. 10 years down. Are they leaving me in these? Is this thing coming back? Oh, it is. TMF's coming back up a little bit there. That's nice. Making money off miners is a wild statement out of context. I don't think so. You just made 12 grand off PDD? Ben Currington. There we go, man. There we go, man. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Shout out to you guys that are paying attention, man. That is awesome. 12K. Pepe, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Ben. Oh, 10-year slip there. Is Baba? What's Baba doing? Why are these contracts holding so well? I mean, the Babas are up 25-ish%. That's great, man. Ben. Dude. Ben Currington with the PDD. This market can suck it. I'm done trading for a couple weeks. Less trades, more profits, man. I love that, dude. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Yeah, PDD was a great one. Baba's still looking good. I still have the TMF here. I mean, we can just pull up the setup of it. If this loses and this comes down and stops me out, that's fine. This isn't necessarily playing along with the overall setup. This is more like if we were looking at Lebu and what I was looking at for in general with what happened with Powell and the Treasury buybacks. There's a lot of things pointing at yields coming down. So, I mean, I wanted this thing right here, kind of breaking above the 10. If this thing comes down and loses this day's low from Tuesday, I mean, I'm just going to get stopped out of it for a less than 1% loss. But, I mean, if this thing starts to move, I've got a potential 1 to 4 risk to reward trade, 1 to 4.3. So we'll see what happens there. If it hits, it hits. It doesn't, it doesn't. Busier than ever. Swing Kings keeping the trading effortless. I love that, Pepe. Yeah, shout out to all you guys, man. That is awesome. That is great, guys. Man, TMF doing good. I'm really I'm in the TMF, but I'm watching it kind of based on the 10-year. So if the 10-year can start losing it here, what you really need to lose on the 10-year shift trend is going to be down here, that low from yesterday. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go grab something real quick. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back. There's the 10-year slipping. ES still coming down. Yeah, I mean, I'm up like 1/3% today. Like, nothing crazy's happening here. But the PDD, dude, look at this thing continue. That's awesome. So yeah, that one from the watch list this week is paying. So yeah, I mean, Ben, I would assume you front ran it the way that I was kind of outlining, the way that I wanted to. Kind of hitting it right here as it came back above the 10, stops below here. I mean, that's just perfect. That's exactly how I would have done it. You probably slung either weeklies or next weeks with decent risk, like really solid like risk management, and then boom. Ding. Like, Ben, do you have this week's expiration? Or is it next week's? The 10 years really losing it there. Next week's? Yeah, those are the ones that I was looking for. Did you go for Did you play the 130s or did you go for the 139s or 140s? Cuz I was looking at either I think it was this week 130s. You have 4 free ones running? Great work, buddy. Great work, man. Baba losing it here. So Baba's not getting the juice that we need to see. Come on, man. Really? Where's Yin? Come on, dude. Yin's up to 10% here. Come on, Baba. Get your head out of your you-know-what. Let's get going here, pal. Oh, you got 132s. Yeah, that's perfect. Lebu is kind of moving along with the market. Where's oil? Oil's losing it here. I mean, Baba's still up 2.5%. That's still very good. Tesla beginning a free fall? It could. I mean, everybody was losing their mind about Tesla reacting positively on earnings, and I just didn't see it. The Baba option chain is weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, what are these contracts up right now? 22%? Not bad. Baba's dead to you. You can't touch it. Well, yeah, in here it was being a little wonky, but since we've been looking at these China like ETFs for a while, I mean, these have been looking good. So if the China ETFs can keep going the way that they have been, I mean, these China names are gonna. I've been telling you guys, the China stocks are gonna be fun. That's where PDD came from. Boom. We've had a lot of fun on Baba in the past. I'd love to do it again. I'd love to do it again. Oil losing it. You are just kind of retesting the 10 on the 15 with the 10-year here. But I mean, if this pushes lower and they start buying these bonds, that could get interesting. Any news today? It's a slow news day. I mean, we had the jobs report this morning. I didn't even look at it, honestly. I can try and go back and see what it was. Initial claims 208 versus 207. Previous estimated 212. So it's higher than previous, but lower than expectations. Continuing claims, same deal. Higher than previous, lower than estimates. So still less people filing for unemployment benefits than previously thought. Yeah, see, there goes the 10-year back up a little. So PDD's that real China winner here so far. Pinduoduo. We just got factory orders. Actual 1.6% versus 1.4 previous. Came in right at expectations at 1.6. Yeah, the Bobs are still up 20%. We get another real nice day on this thing, pushing to the upside. I mean, that's going to be fun. Laboo down. Oil's losing it here. What's the dollar? Is the dollar still moving up? Dollar down. This a lot of things are just not making sense. How is oil? I mean, where is it? Where is he? Where's WTI? West Texas. That same chart as CL. T-Mobile on the weekly. T-Mobile is not really one that I like all that much. Like, yeah, the weekly's probably gonna look icky on this. That's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. It's just been a tough one to nail, you know? I mean, I feel like we've had a little bit of success with it, but nothing like crazy like an ACB. You know? Here it comes. Market selling. All right, where's the 10-year? Where's USD JPY? It just feels like this market is moving strangely today, which can make. Hold on. Yen is going up. Where's Dixie? Dollar back up there. Is this going to be intervention? Hold on. Are they going to? Nah, that's not enough to say intervention, obviously. Like, intervention is going to look like this and like this. So, and I don't think they would do it during the day. They usually do it after hours. Exxon losing it too. Well, that would make sense with oil coming down. You leave for 10 minutes and I let the market poop itself? Yeah, I did. Yeah. 10-year back up. Dollar's probably coming up. Yeah. Dollar's making that move to the upside here. If this doesn't settle down and the dollar starts moving up, ping pong, market's going to come down. Bob is still holding. You'd really have to lose the 10 on the 15 in order to start selling. I mean, they just probably went green on it. Yeah. Tesla said, see ya, gotta go. Well, yeah, I don't. Everybody likes to say that Tesla's not a car company. Those people, I think, are a bit dumb. Here's why. I understand their argument in which they're saying, oh, Tesla has all of these other things that they do. Correct. But what did they do right now, and where does their main revenues come from? The vast, vast, vast majority of their revenues come from selling cars. So you can make all the arguments that you want, that Optimus is going to be great, the charging network, and all of these things. But until you start to see that results in their earnings, they're a freaking car company. Like, it's as simple as looking at the revenue numbers. Let's see. DJT's ignoring the sell-off. Yeah, I mean, that one's still looking good. If you guys were taking profits here, I mean, you still have your stops at break even on the shares. BABA back up there. Did the market bounce? A little bit. I want it to get a mind of its own. That's what I want. I want BABA to potentially get a mind of its own. Why did TMF just Why did yields just tank? They didn't tank, but like that's Tesla is a car company. Like I don't understand. And people are just it's a cult. It's a giant cult, guys. Like you're going to see stocks all over the place that are just a giant cult. In cryptos, Bitcoin, giant cult. If you look at Bitcoin and people are going to make the argument that it's a store of value, okay. Then why does it move basically 3 times QQQ? It is not a store of value. The only time that Bitcoin becomes a store of value and can be used in transactions is if you have zero volatility. None. Because if I go to transact in Bitcoin, and let's say that I receive $50,000 of something, of revenue, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin tanks 20%, that is a giant risk that the total of 0 organizations across the world are ever going to take. 0. But but then what people will say is, oh, if not that, then gold. No, that's also incorrect. But the thing with Bitcoin is, yes, it could get to the point where you see it really kind of flatline and have that store of value nature where it's not really moving, the volatility is no longer there. But when is that probably going to happen? Well, it's when all 21 million Bitcoin are mined, which none of us, I don't think, are going to be around for. So what people are doing is they're just trying to make arguments about something that's going to happen so far in the future that nobody's going to be around for. I get it. You want to get away from the system. I understand. I'm with you. The current monetary system that we have right now is completely broken. But to say that people are just going to randomly start transacting in Bitcoin across the world is an unintelligent thing to say because it's just not true. It's also the same thing with like saying Tesla is not a car company. Tesla is a car company. Here comes Baba a little. That's nice. Come on, Baba. Get some juice here, pal. They're saying the bot that is going to come out is going to make more than the company. Sure, we can say whatever we want, right? Like people on the internet and whatever they want to say in the earnings calls, they can say whatever they want. But until you see the results and the revenue being generated, show me the money. I don't care until I see the money. I really don't. Because you have to think about it in terms of what the market's going to price. Like if I don't see revenues from something and it fails. No, I know that. I know that's what you said, Mara. What would your solution to the monetary system be? I'll tell you what you need. You need a currency that is probably fixed to certain assets that you all right, well, there's a lot of all right. Did you guys know that the banking system right now has literally 0 reserve requirements? They can lend out your money doing whatever. They don't have to hold any of your money as reserves. 0. That cannot happen. The overall lending is not a good thing. Like not in terms of I wrote a Twitter thread about this. Like you can't have you can't have car loans and student loans and all of these things because no matter what they want to say that it's giving more access to people, it's inflationary. So you can't have that. What you can have though is let's say like large like business loans. That I think is all right. Because you could have like a lot of these companies out there in society today would not have been able to generate the value for society that they have without getting that money from investors. But giving these crazy term loans to like normal citizens is really stupid. If you can't afford something, you shouldn't buy it. It's very simple. But then you also need to have a currency that you can't just like screw around with, print more of it, move around interest rates. Like I don't have an actual solution to it, but there are certain things that you can point to that definitely need to be fixed. Where's the 10-year? Baba came back up. That's nice. Oh, what are they doing? Oh my God, market just knifed. The fact that Baba's holding here, I really like that. I'm still up like 1/3% today. So like the thing is, in you keep thinking about it, and people say, "Oh, we need to back it with gold." The problem is people just don't understand history. We've done it before, and we had basically the same issue. As if you were president, I would, they would never let me do it because one, it would be better if I was in Congress. How about that? Because then I would just be like, all right, guys, I'm working on this deal. It's going to benefit this company. We're all going to make money. Like, that's what I would do. I'd pay the $200 fine every time for you. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But what was I saying? Oh, when people say gold, it's like, all right, well, if you issue gold-backed notes, but you don't have the reserves for gold to back all those notes, you're issuing more notes than you actually have in reserves. You have the same issue. The problem is that the cost of average living is skyrocketed. That's not the problem. That's the result. Insider trading course. It wouldn't even be a course. It'd just be like, I'd set up like an AI thing. And then we would just go print. Dude, market is just getting hit here. And Baba's just like, yeah, about that. I like it. Yeah, I'm up like 0.5% now today. Nothing crazy. Like none of these trades are going, they're not firing off the way they need to be. Yeah, I mean, they easily could. Here comes Baba. You are correct. I am not old enough to be president. What is it, 35? 35, you got to be president? I think. I got like 10 years to go, which I would never do. It's too much of a headache. The inside traders. That's why it's funny though, because you guys are always calling me a lizard and stuff, or like giving you guys in Swing Kings like the nastiest trades in the market. It's like, no, it's just the setup. This is what it does. In people years, right? Not in lizard years, I guess. Pfizer. What's Pfizer doing? Dude, healthcare just went nuts. Why is healthcare ripping? UNH. We might have to pay close attention to UNH. Is Moderna doing it too? Yeah, Moderna did it too. It's all these biotechs that just went crazy. Wow. So maybe my thesis on why biotech is a little incorrect. I mean, the setup was still there. Technically, it still made sense, but in order to explain the price movement, maybe I was a little off, which can happen. I mean, they still ripped. Where's Lebu? Is Lebu just moving with the market here, coming down, dropping below 99? No, it bounced up there. Yeah. That's the thing. Like everybody always yells at like Congress for insider trading, but I can guarantee that every single one of you guys would do it too. I would. But I would also tell everybody. Like, I would be like, here's what we're doing. Uncle John and Robert, yeah. Youngest president ever? Nah, I don't want to be president. You guys, all right. I'll explain it this way. You guys don't necessarily understand the nonsense politicking that goes on. Some of you might, but the vast majority of people don't. Let's just put it that way. I don't want anything to do with that. Zero. No thanks. These people are sharks. And they're all snakes. Everyone. All right, Baba. You going to get some steam here for us? You going to do something fun? Those are up 30%. That's nice. LLY is down. Did they have earnings? You want SC at the Fed or the Treasury? I definitely do not want to be the Secretary of the Treasury or Fed chair. I do. Nobody wants that job. You're taking over a disaster. It's like It's almost like there's a house on fire and you're like, oh, do you want to buy the house? And I'm like, for full price. And I'm like, no, I don't want to buy it. It's uninsured. Yeah, no, no thanks. I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I mean, guys, this week with the watch list, everything's been crazy. That PDD, I mean, we could take a look back at this one here from the watch list from this past week. I mean, this thing is still wow. I mean, that's the weekly, but let's take a look at this on the daily. That thing is still looking great for you guys. Ben made 12 grand on the PDDs. Again, I'll throw that link in here for you guys again, just so you guys have it. The link to the 50% off deal to the day trading mastery course and the Swing Kings course. It's buy one, get one free. That goes until the end of the month, and then that 50% off deal is over. And that's also when the streams are being transitioned to from here into there as well. We're going to do those 2 times a week so I can have a lot more time to make YouTube videos, shorts, Twitter threads, and write a lot more VIX Insights research reports for you guys as well. I didn't ask if you want it. It said that, dude, I would just Volcker it. Like, that's what I mean, I don't know, but you don't want, like, I feel bad for Powell. He can't do anything. Yellen, on the other hand, screws around a little bit. No, I'm not. Guys, here comes the Forex speech. Stop trading Forex. Stop doing it. The brokers are bad. They're unregulated. The data feeds are incorrect. You're not receiving good data. The spreads are terrible. You're going to get slipped. And every single one of the Forex prop firms that I have ever seen is just trying to steal from you. Please don't stick your head in the alligator's mouth and hope you don't get bit. Please, 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 please. There are so many better things out there to trade. If you have the ability to trade future stocks, options, and even crypto, you need to. I don't think people really understand how much time or effort and time you put into everything. Oh, no, they don't. Here comes Baba. Only trade USDJPY. That's the only one that I wanted to touch. It's the only one. Come on, Baba. Get above 78 there, pal. Where's the 10-year? Well, that's helpful. He rolls out of bed in front of the green screen. He goes, no. What am I trading? Futures, stocks, and options. Also, the other thing is all right, I'll say it this way. Every single one of you guys should learn how to swing trade first. Especially the way that I give it to you and show you exactly what to look for. These are things that have worked forever that are going to continue to work. It slows it. All right, so let's ask the live chat. What has your experience been like kind of transitioning to a lot more swing trading than day trading? Do you guys like swinging a lot more? Also, like, I've never seen anybody in the Forex space that knows what they're talking about in terms of like anything. If I go on TikTok one more time and I hear the word liquidity, I'm going to lose my mind. Mo says, yes, love swinging more. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Like, I say this a lot. Like, most of you guys should be swinging. Yes, I tend to not lose money. I do, but I enjoy the quick in and outs. Yeah, in between swing and day. There you go. Like, you're going to catch much bigger moves swinging. Never tried swinging. My wife doesn't approve. You're a swinger. One of one says easily yes. Yeah, there you go, guys. I like both, but I've been swing trading a lot more recently. Yeah. Yeah. Learning how to swing trade has been a game changer. No longer hunting for trades every day. Less trades, more profit. Exactly, Tor. Exactly. I mean, your Dogecoin trade was one of the nastiest things that I've ever seen. Same note of it. Day trading's been your bread and butter. Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to have much more success swinging. What time am I into the stream today? We'll probably go till 11. You've honestly been a swing trader for 5 years. Is the best strategy. I've tried day trading for months and got burned too many times. Right. Because people just, it's so much, unless, I mean, again, that's why I have like, if you're going to day trade, you have to be trading with systems. Resisting an inappropriate comment. Which broker? This is the other question. D-Saint, the reason why you're asking me which broker is because in the Forex space that you're in, all the brokers, I'm going to use some harsh language here, are fucking dog shit. Like, all of you guys have the ability, and this is what makes my mind just explode. Everybody has the ability to take advantage of all of these moves with either swing trading, options trading, swing trading, whether you're going to swing options or shares, or the way that I teach it with like day trading futures. But what people have done is they've gone and listened to these like idiots in the Forex space, and like they're like, oh, because of all the like, if you have to ask which broker that's not going to scam you, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Like that, like just like all the US regulated brokers are fine. Even if you're international, Interactive Brokers, good one there. And I'm not saying this to be like and I know people are not going to like hearing this, but it's the truth. What, like, logically speaking, if you have to ask which broker, because so many of them are just scamming. Do you guys know how many Forex brokers reach out to me, and you know how much money they try and throw at me to promote them? A boatload. Here's the other thing that they do. Do you know why most of the people in the Forex space teach day trading over swing trading? Because they're promoting a broker, and it's in their best interest to get you guys trading as much as possible because they make money on how many lots you trade. That's how the deals work. They say promote this, and you literally get, per lot size, you get a fee. It's ridiculous. You guys have everything that you need in order to have long-term success right in front of you. You have everything you need. Like, and I just get frustrated because all of these people are just getting led to the slaughter out there on like Instagram and TikTok because they see these people that are just fake. The other thing you can do is you can literally fake MetaTrader profits. It's like go look up on YouTube right now if you want to, how to fake MetaTrader profits. There are hundreds of YouTube videos on how to do it. Which platforms? And Webull, Tradeovate, Ninja Trader, Thinkorswim, Robin, any of them. Anything that's like US regulated, great. The international ones, what do you call it? Interactive Brokers. There's a good one. I think Tasty Trade lets you do it. Can't they fake? They can fake everything on it. They can fake the balance, the profit, the withdrawal, everything. You cannot do that on these brokerages. It's impossible. %37% on the Babas right now. Ooh, we're getting up to 878 there. I like that. Where are yields? Not really moving. So I try to help you guys. Like, and that's why, like, all those other people that are out there, like with the courses that are like thousands of dollars. No, absolutely not. I could charge that for my stuff. But why? Once you guys have the skills and get into with the one-time fee, you have all the skills that you need forever. There's Baba over 78. Come on, buddy. 41% on the Babas right now. Let's go. Get some random broker you never heard of. Even if you're on a decent Forex broker, the data feeds are terrible. You have to deal with the spreads and the slippage. Even just that, you don't want to deal with. Here comes Baba. All right, where's PDD? Oh, there's PDD for you. Where are yields? Yeah, die. This could be fun. If we start to see Baba, here we go. Why did my Baba contracts just move that much? Oh, they're spready. That's why. Here comes Baba. Dude, we're getting there. I didn't think this was going to do it today. What just happened to the market here? Woo. He got kicked out because he questioned some trades. They called out the time frame for a trade, and obviously got stopped out later in the day. Came in profit. They called it a win. Yeah, dude. They're alert. Dude, Baba's getting some steam. I mean, they're up. These should be up a little more, I think. I mean, they're probably going to snap to like 50% pretty soon. If this breaks, this is going to be a very important level. Yeah, you got like 3 cents, I think. 4 cents. So it's 78.34 is this high. You can break out of this big range that we've been in for a while. Oh boy, we could have some fun on Baba. PDD is also looking phenomenal for you guys too. I don't know where Ben is at right now, but I mean, he was up 12 grand before. Leibu's coming back. 10 years moving down a little. It's right there. Come on. Do the dink. Come on. 1 cent. Bink. Make the sound, Trading View. Oh, I didn't have my sound on. Oh, but it did. It alerted there. Yeah, 46.84% on the Babas right now. Yeah, I hate that Discord noise. I'm gonna turn that off. So those are moving. PDD's at day high. Baba kind of hit that level, sold off of it quick. The day high is probably, yeah, 78.34. It's that level. If we can get some steam above there, Baba can start to really have some fun. What's the 10-year doing? It bounced a little. Now I'm up like 0.75% on the day. That's not bad. I'll take that, man. I mean, that's not bad at all. So far, I mean, these are swings too. I'm just letting these ride. Because what I really want to do is I want to make part of the Baba position free for earnings and then sling it a little. Oh, Baba broke. 14 grand, Ben. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Shout out to you for coming in. I know that a lot of people are like, ooh, educate, like, oh, I don't want to pay for it. Like, and people are, again, it's mainly from the Forex space with everybody scamming people. Like, Ben just made 14 grand today. Dude, phenomenal. Phenomenal work there, buddy. I want this 10-year to start knifing. I don't know if it's going to, but let's just let Baba rip for us then. Yeah, 48% on the Babas now. I mean, ideally, I'd like up here, 86. Ben, that's awesome. Cut 2 more at day high. Great work, man. Great work. Where's Yin? Where is Yin right now? Is this up like 12% yet? Oh, only like 11. My Yin shares, I got him down in here. Yeah, here comes Baba. There we go. Quad U? Uranium you want to look at? Or is this just you being silly? I'd play some uranium if it looked good, which it might get there, but missed some PA for day trades because my brother scratched something behind his ear. It took us over half an hour to get stuff. What the, what, bro? What the heck? What the? That was weird. Yen stock ticker. I mean, you could look at USD JPY. Ralph, what's the what was the one that Andrew mentioned yesterday? That's the actual yen. It follows the yen. Oh, your son, not your brother. I forget what that was. Made 2,300 and done for the day. Christopher, that's great, man. Where's the 10-year? It's bouncing. Yeah, 47.5% on the Baba so far. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I actually could have slung these a little bit closer. I just, with the way options have been moving, I mean, I know the Baba chain pretty well. Like, these are moving fine for what they are. And again, team, as you guys are filtering in here, if you guys have not yet, make sure you guys hit the like button on the stream. Helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some more people. Costs you nothing to do it. FXY, is that the one? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, so the yen is up 1.9% here today. So this is just straight tracking the yen. Invesco currency shares Japanese yen. Ooh, it's going up. Yields down. Baba up more. Uh-oh. We could start having some fun here, ladies and gentlemen. If these Baba contracts snap and the TMF start to come back, we might have it. We might be having some fun over here. Thank you, Ralph. Where's USD JPY? Is it selling? It should be with that yen move. Yep. You've cleared the range. Blue skies ahead, hopefully, for Alibaba over here. I mean, if this thing really wanted to get nutty, which it can sometimes, like this, 8%, and this thing could get moving. If ES starts to come back here, that thing could have some fun. Yeah, over 50% of the Babas now. They should get snappy as if we can get into the 80s. If we can get into the 80s, those will get snappy. I'd want to see this 15-minute 10 get taken on the 10-year here. Yeah, Ralph, I saw that this morning too. That DM, I saw that. What else we got? ES pushing. Bob, let's see if we can get some steam. Where's PDD? Is this making new highs? No. Bob is looking for it though. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I think yields just got hit. Yep. So now I'm up like 1% on there. Which is fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't look at it per day. Just letting you guys know kind of how these are balancing out with between the Baba and the TMF that is still red. 55% on the Babas now. 57. We're getting snappy. We're getting snappy here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Oh, dude, I hate these pulled muscles in my back. Look at us, ladies and gentlemen. Swing Kings for the win. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to fully degen it to like 86, but I might. Gotta appreciate making it. Yeah, that was funny. I did enjoy that. I don't like the guy, but like he just says stupid things. Like his DJT short thing was like really dumb. And they're baiting it here. They are baiting it. Where's Yin? There we go. Dude, these Yin shares are printing. These Yin shares are freaking printing, man. Where's like Facebook today? Whoa, what is this? Where's Leibu? Leibu back above 100. There you guys go. What was I looking at? Facebook. Dix. AMD. Baba new highs. There we go. I think that's yearly highs on Baba. Yeah, that is. Baba just broke its yearly high here. That could get really fun. This Baba trade could be very fun, ladies and gentlemen. I've been telling you. I've been saying. Baba gives us that look. We're gonna have some fun with it. USD JPY. Yeah, they're baiting yields. Whoa, 60, well, almost 63% on the Babas now. That's good. Like if they do go up 100%, I'd like to sell them for a little more than 100%. Born Departure made $3,000, done for the day. Great work. Like I'd like to make it free with some profits and then just hold them and not care about it, you know? I know Moderna's ripping. We were calling out Lebu yesterday. Or, I mean, all week we were kind of going for the Lebu, but I got stopped here. I was going to re-enter it here. Right as we got that news from Powell, I couldn't get filled. So I instead went for the TMF, which right now is sitting in the red, but the Babas are ripping for us. Baba long-term shares getting cooking. Yeah, you know what I actually wanted to do with some of the profits that I got from AMD? Buy what do you call it? I wanted to buy Baba shares. And I just didn't yet. So I guess we're just gonna crank the options on it. 20% on the port with Baba. Thank you, STV, ambitious traders. There you go, man. There you go. All right, guys. I'm gonna grab water really quickly. But again, here's the link to that 50% off deal that I got for you guys. You guys want access to all that education? I mean, these are cranking. Even though with this TMF position being a little bit red, I mean, we are just running it up here. Running it up. Let's have another amazing month, man. I mean, 20% last month. We're going to see if we can do something like that again. Boom. You have yin waiting in your port. You're not missing out on the China trade at all. That is also true, Ralph. That is also true. But I do like this is now, I think, I mean, I can look and see how much I'm up on yin. I don't know. I put like $9,000 into it. So it's not like it's anything crazy. I don't know. I'm probably up like 1,500 bucks, $2,000 maybe on the yin shares already in like a month. They're probably up like 15-20% on the shares, which is ridiculous. In not that much time. I don't know. This account's probably going to be net red today, though. I'll look. So many steps, man. Whoa, nope. This account's nicely green today. Wow, there we go. All right, let's see what I'm up on yin. Yin. Oh, that's nice. I'm up 22.48% on the yins. It's up like $2,000. That's not bad. I mean, it's just it's a nice thing to have in the portfolio. Collector, stop trying to pump your thing. We don't care. Sorry. $69% on the they flickered. They're now 65% on the Bob. 66. So I mean that's not bad. Not bad gain so far in the yin, adding it to the long term. 22.5% in like a month and a half. I'll take that, man. That's pretty good. I want to see Baba try and clear 79 here. I mean, 78.98 is what it rejected off of. Like I've gotten a little more active in that account recently. So like the yin is kind of what people like you would call it more so like a position trade. It's not a swing trade. You got to trim your K-Web leaves there. I bet those are doing very well. Oh, here we go. Baba. Baba, there it is. It flashed above 79 there. There we go, man. These options got us. It's flickering. Label looking good. 10-year. I do think I'm going to get stopped on the TMF. That's fine, though. The name of the game, especially with what we do, every single time you are going to win way more when you win than any time you lose. How about that? So I'm just going to let this Baba run. There's no need to do. If it runs up like well over 100% today, I might make him free for earnings and then just let him go. But I don't know. It would need to get into the 80s for that to really happen, which I don't think it's going to do today. It's already up 4.5%. But with the market doing what it's doing and these China names still holding on and getting some steam here, anything is possible with these. This is like the first time that you have seen these China stocks get any legs at all in the last, 6 months? Like Baba has done a total of 0 since December. So what is that? It's almost 6 months. Basically 6 months here. So the fact that these are starting to break, you just got your yearly high. You've got China looking really good, especially versus all of our ETFs. Like this is potentially a nasty one. So I don't know. I'm going to debate between just holding this thing potentially up to this 86. Or what is it? 86.69. I mean, this would be so let's just think about this if this were shares and if this were to play out. So effectively, my Baba position is going to be stops below this low. And if this were to get all the way up to this area here, I'm looking at, if this was shares, a 1 to 10. On options, it's going to be a lot more. So if that ends up happening, I don't know though. We'll see. Like I may trim a little here if it gets to here. I'll probably put an alert right here. 79, 71. Market coming down. Yields down. That's interesting. Yep, 63% on the Babas now. They're flickering though. You have $30 calls for January. You're going to let them get near the money for the best fill. That's probably smart. Where's K-Web right now? It's probably up like 4 or 5% today. Wow, 6. Damn. Oh, wow. You're close. You're very close. And again, this could always sell back off. Like, it's not like it has to keep going. But again, I think you got like every single time that we identify a setup, it always has the ability to make these giant moves. Same thing with I mean, I don't even know where PDD is right now. This thing is probably skyrocket. Look at this, guys. Ben's probably, he scaled out what? He's up like 14 grand today on this one from the watch list I gave you. There you go. Baba back down, moving with the market now. Come on, yields, die. So little resistance there on Baba at 79. We'll see if that can get broken. If not, that's fine. We're still sitting up great. Come back up. This could give us a short opportunity today too. That would be fun. That could set up for a short today. That would be real fun. Ooh, here comes Baba again. Hello. Good afternoon, Alibaba. All right, let's see what we get there. All right, let's see. Dude, PDD even more. Look at these guys. It's all right. I feel it, you guys we're going to be able to identify more for next week too. For those of you guys that missed it, uh, don't you worry. There are going to be a lot more of these coming. But guys, it is 10:45. That is going to be wrapping it up for me today. Great day. Great day over here. It's great to see you guys taking advantage of everything, making sure that you guys are having the skills that you need to have that long-term success. I That PDD is nasty. The Baba is good. I wish these yields started moving a little bit more the way I thought they were. But that's fine. Remember, that link's floating around in the live chat. You guys have until the end of May to get that 50% off deal to all the other education. And remember, at the end of May, these public streams are now only going to be twice a week for everybody in those uh in those educational courses, so I can have time to make a lot more videos, shorts, Twitter threads, and more stuff for you guys within VIX Insights as well. So, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. We're going to be back tomorrow. We have Apple earnings after hours today. That could be real interesting for the market here. But team, I'll see you guys later. Peace.